Okay, everybody, it's Michael E. Cullen II.
And I'm Sesame and Carta from the All Too Real 2 podcast. We're passionate about movies, TV, and pretty much all things pop culture.
Dive into the chaos of failed sitcoms, direct-to-video sequels, and the quirky realms of cinema and TV.
Join us every Thursday for your dose of All Too Real 2 entertainment.
We'll guide you through debates like whether Howard the Duck qualifies as a superhero.
Ponder if Larry the Cable Guy could be the new Rock or Schwarzenegger.
Discover if some shows and movies should have stayed in the cutting room.
Ever heard of a sitcom featuring that dictator with the funny mustache? Well, we watched it.
We're dedicated to unraveling the peculiarities of pop culture, sometimes with awesome guests.
So, if you're into the eccentric world of pop culture,
listen and subscribe to All Too Real 2.
Available wherever you find podcasts
and on Age of Radio.
What's going on? Naked Hugs, everybody. It's your girl, Yanni Taylor, the Priestess, here for another episode of Conversations with the Priestess, a naked vlog, and a naked podcast episode. So wherever you're partaking of this episode, don't forget to like, follow, hit the subscribe like button, leave a comment or a review, and I greatly appreciate it. This episode is kind of a wild card episode. I wanted to get some things off of my chest and really discuss some misconceptions. And I'm going to talk about some of the experiences I've had being an adult content creator. So let's jump into it. Well, here I am again with another episode of Conversations with the Priestess. So recently I was on the apps and someone hit me up and I let them know that I was not desperate for their attention. I told them that I was not desperate for their attention. And they ended up telling me, after looking at my adult Twitter, that my adult content makes me look desperate. And I'm here to shatter that misconception. And in my experience as an adult content creator, I've experienced people inboxing me demanding free content, demanding picture after picture, and even online, on regular Facebook, on my personal pages, people will add me on, and because they've seen my adult content, they think that that gives them a free pass to just jump in my inbox and act like I'm to just give them whatever, because number one, I'm a trans woman. Number two, I'm an adult content creator. And with those two things, people think that trans women are desperate or that we have no one else in the world. Baby, we have support. You're just not in that support system with the way you're acting. You are the opposition. And I hate the idea that because I am engaged in adult entertainment and erotic services, that I don't deserve some type of respect, that I shouldn't be treated as a human, or that I'm just a piece of meat and I deserve every bit of harassment sensually just because I am an adult content creator. I'm proud of my naked body and I love showing off my body. Although I am showing off my goods, that does not give you the right to violate me in any kind of way or disrespect me. And this goes back to the ideas about nudity. People think that if you're showing off your body, that you're attention seeking or that you have low self-esteem. And that's so far from the truth. I show off my body because I'm very confident in the woman that I am. I am confident in my blackness. I am confident in my transness. I am confident in every part of me. And had it not been for nudity, or being a nudist, I would not have grown to love myself throughout my transition. Everyone's transition is different, but for this trans woman, nudism has helped me love myself. And I don't mind sharing that with the world. And while I'm sharing that, that does not mean I am signing up for disrespect. That does not mean I am signing up for assault. That does not mean I'm signing up to be harassed. That is a choice that people make, to harass people. I had to make a post last week After having to go the legal route with the situation, I had someone that I met, and they felt because I, number one, a trans woman, they felt that number two, I'm an adult content creator, that they could just disrespect my boundaries when I told them to no longer to cease contacting me, to stop bothering me, leave me alone. It's a problem when people don't respect your boundaries. And this is for anybody out there. If you can't respect that someone tells you to leave them alone, that's a problem and you need help. And you can't get angry when people retaliate in the way that they do against being harassed, being stalked, being bothered online. Stop that. No matter who you are, no matter what demographic, no one deserves to be harassed and disrespected. We're all humans. But also, we have to shatter the ideals about nudity and about people in general. Like, there's this post that goes around on social media that says, "Sis, you've been having news online for the last 2 years and you're still single. Put some clothes on." That is sure enough giving me respectability politics. That if you're showing your body, that you're doing it for attention. No, no, that's an authenticity thing. I talked in the last video in last week's episode, in Friday's episode, about um, me being authentic to myself. I'm being authentic to myself when I am naked. Naked is freedom to me, and I'm don't have to explain that to anybody. But just because someone is naked online does not mean that they're not worthy of respect. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like, can you really just sit back and like respect people? Respect people. Like, and I'm not sure. I know what it is entitlement. I don't understand. And I have this problem with cis men. It's always an entitlement to one's body. It's always an entitlement to what I have. And if I don't give that to you, then I'm all kind of transphobic slurs, all kind of disrespectful things because I said no to you. Projecting much? I don't let things like that bother me. Some things do bother me because I'm human, but I will use it as content and use it as a teachable lesson. And for those of you who want to flood adult content creators' inboxes and constantly harass them after they told you no, or after you've come to them disrespectfully, leave them alone. Leave us alone. We just want to be fucking respected. Stop your bullshit. And whenever you are contacting a content creator to do content, that is not the time for endless DMs. That's not the time for endless messages. Money is time and time is money. Whenever you're in messaging an adult content creator, you have to come to them and say, "Hey, how are you? I like your content. I was wondering if you did customs." But if you are admiring that work, you respectfully say, "Hey, awesome work. I like this work. It's sexy, hot." Do all the little naughty things in the comments. Like their post, repost it. That's how you can really show appreciation to us adult content creators. But to constantly flood our inboxes and flirting with us, that is harassment, especially when we've asked you to DM us about business only. When you don't read our things, that is disrespecting us and disrespecting our boundaries. And I'm not coming off as an entitled bitch. I'm coming off as an adult content creator that demands respect. SW people, we are human beings and we deserve to be treated as such. Even if you don't agree with our profession, we are still making money. And I love how people love saying, "Oh, I need to make sure that I don't run into anybody that has an OnlyFans or that has a Pornhub because I just can't. I just can't. That's gross to me. Okay, baby. 9 times out of 10, we ain't checking for you anyway. But I find it funny that people that say I couldn't date this type of person, y'all love partaking and fantasizing and wanting to boo up with your favorite porn star whenever you can. And let's just call it what it is. You probably went after an OnlyFans star, they rejected you, or you had an experience with one OnlyFans star and you just hate everybody. Baby, go talk to Iyanla and let her fix your life. Make it make sense, Miriam. Make it make sense. And just because people are adult content creators, that does not mean that they're messy. I'm sorry. It's just unfortunate that a lot of community will sit there and elevate the toxic ones instead of the ones that's actually doing the work in the motherfucking community, like myself. People that are actually talented and have something going for themselves. I'm not complaining. I'm just addressing the issues. And y'all gonna have to lay up off of us about the content that we do. If you don't like it, okay. By you talking about us and trying to throw shade because you found our OnlyFans, okay, thank you for the free publicity. Continue to share that link, and while you at it, subscribe. We may offer you a discount. And that's all I have to say. I just wanted to get that off my motherfucking chest. So y'all love and free. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like. And if you want the uncensored version of this video, y'all have to go to the link tree below and hit that link. Y'all know what to do. So y'all love and be free. Smooches.